Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be sharing I guess what's kind of going on in our lives lately, and a little bit of postpartum and a baby update. So I will start with, if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, I will leave my Instagram handle here and in the description box below. But if you do follow me on Instagram, then you saw that I had mastitis. It started about 3-4 days ago, and I will tell y'all now that I have never had this before with my last 3 babies. So with this 4th baby, he has definitely given me a run for my money. It's been totally different than any of my other pregnancies, any of my other postpartums, and definitely totally different labor and delivery. So of course, just to keep rolling with that difference, he didn't give me mastitis, but I ended up getting mastitis. And I will be honest with y'all, I am not educated on that. I did not know enough about it to be prepared for it or to even know what to look for in the symptoms. It was my left breast and it was just sore. It felt like there was a bump on the top. And so I thought maybe it's just getting clogged, or I didn't get all the milk out before, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to like pump again or massage it. I know that, anytime I've had a sore breast from pumping or breastfeeding, or if they get really full really fast, the best thing to do is to put like a hot towel on there and press down or massage. I've even used a heating pad on there, on and off, you don't want to leave it on for too long, and massaging it. So I was doing that and it wasn't helping. And within 24 hours of me seeing that bump, my breast had started getting red lines down it, almost like a rash looking, and super hot to the touch. And then I was telling my mom about it, and I was telling her how all of a sudden my body started aching, like I was getting full body aches, almost like I was getting the flu. I literally thought, I'm getting sick. Like I'm either just doing too much, my body's over it, I'm getting sick, or this is the flu. I had no idea. But my whole body was aching. I started getting a fever. I was getting body chills. Like one minute I'd be sweating like crazy, and then the next minute I was freezing, but then I was still sweating. I don't know, y'all. It was just a lot of that stuff. And it was definitely the worst I've ever had it. Like I've had the flu plenty of times before, and these body aches and the pain that I felt and the just discomfort of being hot and then cold, and then my head was hurting, and then I'd have a fever again. And then at some point, a couple times, I got so cold and I couldn't get warm enough that my jaw started clenching and my whole body started shaking, and that freaked me out. So there's a lot of things that happened that have not happened to me, at least not all at once, and not as hard as that was. And after the first day, my mom was like, you have to call the doctor, it's got to be mastitis. And of course in my mind I'm thinking, okay, like what are they gonna do? If it's mastitis, I just got to keep using the massages and keep putting the hot compress on there, get in a hot shower or get in the bathtub or something. So finally I took her advice, because mama knows best. I should know this by now. I'm in my 30s. I called my doctor, and the nurse ended up saying for sure that it was mastitis and that she was going to send over an antibiotic. So I got the antibiotic. I started taking it that day, which was probably day 2 into the whole like fever chills thing. And then that night might have been like the worst of all of it. And then the next morning I started feeling a little bit better. Of course, I'm still taking the antibiotic. And then by day 2 on antibiotics, I have felt so much better, which is actually this morning is when day 2 was of antibiotics. So I guess I'm into like day 4 officially of when this all started. And I will tell y'all, I'm so grateful that I got them, because I don't know how much longer I could have gone through all of that. And then my poor husband, who needs to work, because this is all happening during the week, he had to stay home to help take care of me and baby Knox and Jade, who is only 1.5 years old, and she is all over the place. And he was trying to work from home and do all of that, trying to be the mama, do it all, as we do. So I felt bad for him because he has a lot going on at work, so he couldn't really get a whole lot done. And then he was trying to help us out, and he, you know, he does his best. I feel like all men are like this, and all dads and all husbands are like this. They try to do their best, and they try really, really hard. They don't know what to do. Like, they're just like, they feel horrible for you. He felt horrible for me. And then he's trying to take care of everybody, and he kept trying to check on me, and he's like, do you need anything? Do you need anything? What can I do? You know, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, bring me a water, okay? Or every once in a while it was like, okay, can I have something to eat? Or, you know, I would call him or text him so that I didn't have to get out of the bed and say, you know, I'd pumped, will you come grab this milk bag or whatever. But I kind of felt bad for him for that. But thankfully he was able to go back to work today, which obviously when y'all watch this, the days will be all messed up for y'all, but today is actually a Friday for me. So he went back to work for the last day of the week. And I actually had my 6-week postpartum appointment or checkup today, this morning. So I'm so grateful that I felt good enough to be able to go to this, because I did not want to have to reschedule it. So I actually left baby boy at home with Nick, which was nice for me to just be able to, you know, leave the house, go to the doctor, not have to carry him in or worry about anything else. So I did do that, which all my other checkups with my other kids, I always took them with me. And I actually pumped driving on the way there and driving on the way home, which again, I love. If you have not seen any of my other videos where I talk about this, the LV pump is the way to go if you're going to be breastfeeding or pumping, or doing both. So I definitely recommend that. It's just so convenient, y'all. I mean, it's the most convenient thing ever. I can do anything I want while I'm pumping. I don't have to worry about sitting down somewhere or, you know, connected to the wall or any of that stuff. I can do it in the car when I'm driving, and nobody knows what the hell's going on. Nobody can see it. So it's great. So I did do that. But everything went well. You know, of course, she checked off all the things and said I'm good to go for exercise, for sex, for really, you know, baths, shower, whatever you want to do. I'm good to go. I'm cleared. Everything looks great. And then she asks if you want to have birth control. Now this is where I'm not sure because I'm breastfeeding, and I've done birth control before when I was breastfeeding. But I might have to do a whole nother video on this, y'all, but I have had a lot of problems in my uterus and my ovaries, all down there, just pain, bleeding, not bleeding, just a lot of things, cysts, you name it. I've been to tons of specialists and doctors. They cannot figure out what's wrong with me. They have like tried to go down the list, and they have no idea. And it's very frustrating, and it's very painful. And the only time that I don't have this pain and problem is when I'm pregnant. Because of that, my doctor and I have decided that a hysterectomy would be the best route, or we think will be the best route to try to get rid of all that pain. But obviously I can't do that until after I'm done breastfeeding. And even then, you know, we're going to do a lot more tests and things that just to make sure, you know, we don't want to just jump into that and say, oh, it's a fix all, you know, we just take everything out and you'll be fine, because we don't know that for sure, because they obviously don't really know exactly what's wrong with me. I have a ways to go till that happens, and my husband has kept talking about getting himself fixed, snipped, whatever you want to call it, but guys are always so hesitant to do that. They're like too afraid, even though theirs, you know, is like nothing, and ours would take forever to recover from. So until then, I just have to use protection. You know, we have to be safe, because neither of us want any more kids. Like number 4, I wanted number 4. I've got my baby. I've got my family with 4 kids. I am happy. I do not want any more. I feel like I would not be able to do this and be the best mom if I had more than 4 kids. I'm definitely at my limit. So we do not want any more children. But I'm not sure if I want to get on birth control, because I'm afraid of what it might do with my breastfeeding journey, because there was a time before that it did kind of cause a little drop in my milk supply, and it made it really hard for me to stay on that. And not only that, but I feel like I want my body to just try to level itself out on its own and not immediately try to put something in there in my body to regulate it when I haven't even started anything. Or I hope this is making sense. But so for now, my choice is to not take anything. And then obviously if my husband and I are intimate, then we are careful and we use protection and all those things, which I will tell y'all, I'll be honest, I don't know how soon that's gonna be, because I'm still not. I mean, I feel fine and down there feels fine, but I'm just not ready yet. I don't know, I'm just not there yet. And this will happen for you if you're pregnant for the first time. Once you go through postpartum, you'll understand, and everybody's different, and even every pregnancy and postpartum is different, where sometimes there was a couple times with my last babies that before my 6-week appointment, I was like ready to go. I was like, yeah, whenever she says it's good, you know, date night, we're gonna do that. But then there was another one where I feel like it was like months and months after I had a baby, because I just didn't feel right. I wasn't ever in the mood, and a lot of that has to do with your hormone levels. And so I had a lot of, you know, imbalances there. Also going through postpartum depression doesn't help, and I have gone through that twice. So that was also, you know, kind of making it to where I just was not into it. I just wanted to sleep or whatever. So there's a whole lot of different reasons. If you are ready and your doctor says, okay, go for it, mama, like, do it. If you're not ready, like me, and it takes you months, it's okay, guys. Like, our bodies have to get back to what they were. Our bodies have to feel good again. And they go through so much, our bodies go through so much during this, that I don't think we realize like how much has to change or how much has to move and go back, meaning like all of your organs and your hormones and everything has to balance out again. There's just a lot of stuff that goes on and things that we don't see and even we don't feel. So if you're just not ready and you're just not in the mood, it's okay. If you're ready to go for it. Like, everybody is different. Because of that, I don't think it's going to be a big deal for right now. But I did get the number to a doctor for my husband so that he can maybe go get a consultation and see if maybe he could go get his done, you know, before I get mine done. Because again, mine may be a long time from now, and just to be safe, it would be nice. I just don't know if we can convince my husband enough. Hopefully we can. I mean, he's talked about it a ton, so I think it's already in his head, but maybe if he goes to the doctor, he'll feel more comfortable about it. I don't know. So hopefully that happens, y'all. 6 weeks postpartum. They weighed me today. I weigh 169. And when I gave birth to Knox, I was 189. So I lost 20 pounds in 6 weeks, which you got to think about, you know, like part of that was the baby. So the baby came out immediately. Some of that came off. And then you have a lot of water and all of that, and then once everything really starts to go down, you know, you still have fat and everything else. So I feel like that's a lot, and with my daughter that definitely did not happen. I actually gained more weight at my 6-week appointment than when I had her, which was crazy. And then my other two, I was kind of in the middle. Like, I never had lost 20 pounds at the 6-week mark. I'd probably lost like 10, but I dropped a lot of weight by my baby's 6-month birthday. So again, every journey is different. Your body is going to be different, which with each child, it's never going to be the same. So this time was definitely different. I love that, but at the same time, I still have a long ways to go. I have a lot of fat on my body around my tummy, and that's just from being pregnant 4 times and extra skin and you name it. I mean, it's just a lot of different things. And again, I am confident and comfortable in my body, and it's taken me a long time to get to this point. And I don't know if the pregnancies are really what's helped me do that. I kind of want to say it is, because I felt so good and so sexy and beautiful pregnant, and then learning how to go from that to postpartum and learning my body all over again and falling in love with it all over again and trying to stop myself from nitpicking, you know, all the little parts of my body that I didn't like, and remembering what my body had just gone through, you know, for a whole 9 months. Like, how can we expect our bodies to be perfect after that? It took it 9 months to grow a baby. Like, come on. So because of that, I am perfectly fine with where I'm at. I'm not the biggest like workout chick, so it's not like I'm like, yes, 6-week appointment, I'm gonna start working out and, you know, trying to get my pre-baby body back. That is not gonna be me. I love watching other YouTubers that are on their, you know, their journey trying to get their bodies back after their baby, and most of them have just had their first baby, and so their bodies are already like pretty quickly coming back, because most people, your first child, especially when you're in your 20s, when you have your first baby, your body's probably going to snap back a lot quicker than your second, third, or even if you're older. That's just, our bodies are just resilient. It's going to happen. It's going to be a lot quicker that you're going to lose the weight, lose the fat, and all of that. So that does happen anyways, but I like watching them. That's just not me. And when I'm ready to do that, I will do it. And I definitely want to work out a little bit to be healthy, but I'm not trying to work out to like get a 6-pack, abs, or, you know, any of that kind of stuff. But I will show y'all in just a minute. I'm going to show y'all what I'm wearing and what my tummy looks like right now. The only thing I am really excited about, because this morning I was able to put on my jeans that I wore before I was pregnant. And these were jeans that I bought before I was pregnant with Knox, but after I had had Jade, and I was a lot bigger than I had ever been after having a baby. So technically I wouldn't call these like my, you know, pre-baby jeans, because I used to wear like a size 6, 7 and be like a size 27 or 26. I even have 25 jeans, which is crazy to me. I can't even imagine fitting in those ever again. But these are size 9s. And this is what I wore after I had Jade up until I got pregnant with Knox. And I put them on and they fit really, really snug and really nice all over, except for, you know, in the waist. Obviously, once I button them, I kind of have a little bit of like a muffin top. Like you can see the skin and the tummy's kind of like pooching out. But even though, I still feel like it's awesome because I could button them. Yeah, I got some stuff hanging out, you know, whatever. It's no big deal, guys. We can use, you know, some Spanx if we want to. I'm not going to, but you can do that, or size up a jean, or just not wear jeans and wear leggings. But I really wanted to wear some jeans, and I've been wearing my maternity jeans, which I absolutely love, and they are so dang comfortable. And there's nothing wrong with wearing your maternity jeans when you're going through postpartum. Nobody's gonna know that they're maternity jeans unless you tell them. So anyways, I have worn those plenty of times, but I just wanted to try some of my other ones. And when I was able to put them on and button the top, even with my little pooch hanging out, I was super excited, and so I wore them. And I wish I would have taken a picture earlier of what I wore, because I actually wore my little heeled booties and then a really cute sweatshirt. So it wasn't like, you know, super dressy, but with the boots on and stuff, it looked kind of fallish, and it was comfy, and I haven't worn heels in a while. And actually in Texas, it has dropped quite a bit. It's actually cold outside and it feels so good. Like when I left this morning, it was like 47 degrees outside. Ugh, y'all. Oh, it was so good. But anyways, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm wearing and what I look like postpartum 6 weeks. Then we'll get into what baby boy's been up to. All right, y'all, so this is what I'm wearing now. Like I said earlier, this is actually not what I wore earlier. These are the jeans I wore, but I wore like a sweatshirt with heels, or heels with booties on and all that. But now that I'm home, this is what I'm wearing. This is my ZZ Top t-shirt that I got on Amazon. Again, I will have pretty much everything linked down below if you guys are interested in anything. Or if you guys want links to anything that I haven't put on there, just let me know. Send me a comment and let me know, and I will find it for you. or I will try to. If I can't, I will let you know that I can't find it. But so anyways, the ZZ Top shirt is seriously one of my favorites. I love this shirt so much. I just love the colors. I love that it's a neutral color. I am wearing a black nursing bra, so you can probably tell a little bit. It's not super see-through, but just a little, especially if you're wearing black under there. And then I did tuck it just in the front, just a little front tuck. You can see in the back's not tucked. And then this is the Target cardigan. It comes in a bunch of other colors. This thing I have been wearing nonstop around the house, no matter what I have on, my PJs, a tank top, it doesn't matter. I love this thing so much. So if I'm not wearing my robe around the house from Pink Blush, then I'm wearing this cardigan, and I love it so much. I love it, y'all. It's just so cozy. It's like the perfect weight too. I just love the weight of this, y'all. And look at that. It's so pretty. I don't know. I'm obsessed with the cardigan. But yeah, so ZZ Top shirt, my little cardigan here. These are the jeans that I said they're size 9. And I don't think I can link these because I'm pretty sure I found them at like TJ Maxx last year. Was it last year or the year before? I can't remember. Whenever, after I had my daughter, she was born, oh no, that was last year because she was born in 2019. So like summertime last year is when I bought these at TJ Maxx. I'll look at the tag and see if maybe if I can find something similar on Amazon and link those for you guys. They are stretchy. I love the distressing. I did roll up the hem on the bottom because they're a little bit long for me. I am 5'7", and I usually wear size medium in everything. And then like I said, these are a size 9 jeans, but they have this cute little 2 buttons here and then obviously a zip, and they are high rise. They're really comfy. I love that they're thick material, but they have the stretch in them. That's kind of like my favorite jean material, to be honest. Like I have to have like the thicker jean material, not that like jegging, thin, stretchy material. I feel like that sags like super quick. So I love that these are tight. And then of course I've got my Amazon find like memory foam slippers, which I love. I also wear these nonstop with this cardigan. But yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. I love it. I'm comfy. But now I need to put the camera down real quick so that I can take the cardigan off and pull my shirt up and show y'all what my tummy looks like with these jeans on. Like a side view and the front view, so y'all can see what I was talking about when I was saying like, you know, this is hanging out. And then I might pull them down and show y'all my tummy. 6-week postpartum tummy without the bulge. All right, y'all, this is my tummy. Showing y'all. So like I said, these are high rise. They hit like right below the belly button. And my tummy's still trying to go down, so my belly button is still trying to go in. It looks kind of funny. But this is from the front view. You can kind of see, you know, we got some love handles here. And then from the side, you can see the tummy here. And again, I love having the high rise because they come all the way up in the back. So the back fat, if you want to call it that, you won't really see because it kind of holds everything up there. It's just really just the sides for me. And the front, you can kind of see that. It's definitely a little tight, obviously, like right here, but not to the point where it's uncomfortable for me. Like I can walk around, I can sit down, I can move, and I feel fine. But obviously if this was a little bit, like if I suck in, it was a little bit tighter and flatter, maybe, you know, it'd be nice. But, ooh, y'all, that hurts. That is like hard to do. Again, maybe I need to work out, y'all. But so this is my 6-week postpartum. Not too bad, but you know, still got a ways to go. It's no big deal. But I'm gonna pull these down and show y'all what it looks like without having this big old thing. So this is what it looks like without having those up here like pushing into it. But again, you know, I still got a belly. It may look, you know, flat to some of y'all, which thank you. I'm very flattered that you think that. But it's still a belly, y'all. There's still skin here. Like this is all skin right here. that I've got to get rid of eventually, or fat. You know, obviously when we're standing like this, everything looks so much flatter, but whenever you sit down, obviously that is not very flattering. But I'm okay with it, y'all. I feel like you just got to get to that point where your body is going to do its thing, and eventually, you know, you may plateau and then, okay, let's start working out or being healthier at eating or something like that. But I like letting my body just do its thing. Obviously with these jeans like this, it actually does not look so bad, but like these here, this is all still here, y'all. And then I don't know if y'all can see them very good in the mirror, but y'all can see my stretch marks. Most of them are all, you know, below the belly button, but I've got some over here. And a lot of these obviously came from my other children too. I have some up here above my belly button, but the bigger lines like this one right here and then this one are from Knox. And I think this side right here and where is it? This one are from Knox too. So some of them just got like bigger and wider from Knox that I already had. And right now, of course, they look, I mean, you can pretty much see them. They're like purple and red. But eventually, once my tummy goes all the way down, eventually you really won't be able to see them that well unless you're super close to me. I use a lot of different creams and oils. And after a while, they're not red and purple anymore. They're not going to go away. There's no like magical cream that makes your stretch marks go away forever. But there are stuff that you can put on there that kind of diminishes them a little bit and, you know, makes it to where, again, they're more like flesh color. They're not red and purple and all of that, to where you can, they pop out, you know, that people just notice them right away, or that you notice them right away. So, but again, y'all, I don't really have a problem with them. I love my stretch marks. I not only have them here, but I have them on the inside of my boobs. And I mean, I know where each one of them came from, or who each one of them came from. And I think that's pretty cool. So no big deal to me. And I'm showing all of y'all this, not because I'm like, oh, look at how much I've lost and whatever, because this may be a lot of, you know, stuff lost to somebody, and then it could be, you know, I could still need to lose 20 pounds to somebody else. So it just depends on the person, but I just want y'all to love yourselves, love your body, love this journey. It shouldn't be about what we look like. It should be about what you feel like. And if you feel beautiful and you feel confident, then go for it, girl. Like, that is what we need to be going for. We're too busy taking care of our babies to really be like, oh my God, talking about how we look and trying to go crazy on getting ourselves back. Like, we have enough on our plates. Let your body do its thing. It was made to make babies. It knows how to make itself go back. Like, our bodies are miracles, all right? The things that it does is crazy. And I firsthand have seen that, because having 4 kids, carrying all of them, delivering all of them, and then having to recover from all of them, and seeing how my body has done it 4 times. And yes, it's been different each time. My body has been different each time. Sometimes it gained a lot of weight, sometimes it didn't. Sometimes it gained more after pregnancy, sometimes it didn't. Sometimes it lost a lot. It just, there were so many different bodies that I went through. My body was doing what it needed to do. And I think that is amazing. As we get closer to summer, I'm sure I'm going to be like, well, if I'm going to be in a swimsuit, I definitely want to tone up my legs or something. That's usually my trouble spot, is my legs. That's what I want. I want my legs to look really toned. Of course, I would love a booty, but I don't know. I feel like that's genetic, and it's really hard for me to get any kind of a butt. But for now, I have a little bit of a curve going on, so I'm happy. Mamas, just be patient. Give yourself grace. You're doing the best that you can, trying to keep your human alive. Don't put more stress on yourself by trying to make your body look perfect. It will. I promise you it will one day. Not right now. Just let it do its thing. Give your body time. Give your mind time. Hang out with your baby or babies. Just chill and you'll be fine, I promise.
What you doing, handsome boy? What are you doing? He's like, Mom, what are you doing? You gonna talk to Mama? Oh, what is that? You gonna talk to Mama? You so happy? He gets so excited that he starts breathing really fast. I know, baby boy. Okay, sugar. Here's my Knoxy boo. This is 1 month update, even though he's technically 6 weeks old. So he's 1.5 months old. He's definitely getting his chunkies. He's getting chunky. So we went from, he was born, he was definitely our biggest baby. You can talk? You can talk? And then he lost quite a bit of weight and he wasn't gaining it back that first week or two. And then you look at him, now he's a chunky monkey. Uh-oh, I think he's gonna spit up. He is a mover, that's for sure. And he's the strongest baby I've ever had, which makes sense because he always hurt me so bad in my tummy. He's so strong, pushing on everything. And he is like that now. Y'all, he has been holding his head up and pushing his whole upper body up since day 2 of being born. So this baby is just crazy strong. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Goodness, bub. Boo Bears. My baby boo. He eats a lot. We're still kind of like, some nights he sleeps really good, and then some nights he's up a lot. Yes, sweet boy. You hear me talking about you. We do co-sleep, so he does sleep with me every once in a while. If I can get him to sleep at nighttime, then I put him down in his own little snuggle me right in the bed. Actually, it's in the middle of the bed. And then if that's the case, he'll usually sleep in there for quite a long time. So then that way I can sleep just next to him and check on him when I need to. But then once he wakes up from there, it's a little bit harder for me to get him back down into something and not next to me and stay asleep. So around that time is when usually we co-sleep, and that's just what works for us. With this baby, I did not do that with my first 2 kids. I never co-sleep with my first 2, and then I started doing it with my daughter, and she's also like him, like very cuddly, and they love it, and they sleep the best when they're on us, which is nice for now, but it's gonna suck later when we need him to stay in his little crib. But you know, we'll wait till that day comes. I'm okay with it because he's my last baby boo. And I'm going to take in all the snuggles I can get. But he's wearing, both of these things are from H&M. This one I love, the kimono type is like one of my favorites. And I love this color. It's like a heathered brown color. It's so pretty. And then these like cream heathered, or I guess you could call it like an ivory. These little joggers. I have it folded down right here because they're still a little bit big for him. Not the waist is not big, but it's just long. His legs are short. He has a long torso and then short legs. So his pants are a little bit long on him, but that's okay. And he's the sweetest boy. He loves bath time as long as it's with me. He doesn't really like it. You know, he doesn't like getting his head wet or any of that kind of stuff. And he does spit up a lot. And he's still really, really hard to burp. I don't know if y'all remember me saying that when he was born in the hospital, but it takes him a long time to burp. And so you'll think that you've got a burp out of him and then lay him down to change him or just chill with him. And next thing you know, he's like just the whole bottle, or the whole bottle. It's just like almost like everything he drank gets just thrown up all over the place. So we go through outfits quite a bit, and this is his last outfit for today, and I have nothing left because I need to wash them all. So I'm really hoping that you don't spit up on anything else. Mr. Man. But he loves being with his mama, and most of the time I love it too, and every once in a while it gets annoying because you got to do things and I can't really do a whole lot if all he wants is mama, especially when I have a 1.5-year-old that is the exact same way. So when I'm holding him, she's looking up at me with arms up saying, "Mama, hold me." Boo Bears, you're the sweetest, huh? Is you the sweetest? Look, he has smiled so many times, y'all. He started smiling like 2 weeks old, I swear. I feel like that sounds so early, but he really did. He started smiling. I feel like when he could finally, he couldn't really see us, but he could try to make out the shape and hear my voice. Once he heard our voices, then he would smile. Like that, huh? Like that, huh, baby boy? And it's kind of hard to see here, but he does have the blue eyes. You know, like babies are always born with like that dark, that deep blue, like ocean blue. And then they change as they get older. So his hasn't changed a ton yet. So we'll just see if he's going to have like those icy blue eyes like his brother Abel, or if he's going to have hazel eyes like mama, or if they're going to be a darker blue. Who knows? Say, who knows? Or are they going to be green? He's just a happy one right now. Are you just so happy? I just love you so much. Sweet boy.
All right, y'all, so I was going to show y'all the Solly wrap that I got. This is from their new autumn line, or fall line. I guess it's autumn and winter line is what they call it. And I love this because it's like a brown color, kind of like a, I don't know what you call that, like a fall brown is what I would call it, because it's like the perfect fall color. And obviously this cream or white, and their wraps, y'all, are just the best because they're lightweight. They're not super thick and heavy. Like the gray one that I have, I do like it, but it just, the one thing I hate is that it's super bulky and it's really thick. Like it's a big, big thing to carry around and then to wrap around. This one is a lot thinner and more compact and just a little bit easier to handle. And they have really super cute patterns and colors. And baby boy he loves to be held the whole time, and obviously I need to be hands-free, so these come in super handy when you're around the house or if you have to go somewhere. But yeah, so this is the one that I got that I seriously just am in love with, y'all. I just love the pattern and the color. It's simple, but it's still different and cute. And then I forgot to tell y'all, the clothes that he's wearing from H&M, they run big, and he's wearing the newborn size, and he's already 6 weeks old, which I will say most of the clothes that he's still wearing are newborn. He has not transitioned fully into 0 to 3 month yet, which is kind of crazy because he's like the bigger baby that I've ever had, but all my other kids were out of newborn clothes their 3rd week of life. So I don't know what's going on, but so far he's still a newborn size. But that is why I had bought newborn size from H&M, not realizing that they run big. So if you're wanting your baby to wear these clothes while they're newborns and not be, you know, swallowed up in them, then maybe go for the preemie size. I'm sure the preemie size would probably fit your newborn perfectly. If you have a preemie, I think the preemie size would be too big for them, to be honest, and it doesn't go any smaller than that. But if not, you know, go with their regular size, and then they can wear it a lot longer. But like I said, the other reason too is this kimono one. This material is, and as you can see, he already spit up a little bit. This material is like that ribbed, stretchy material, so it does stretch out a little bit, which again is kind of awesome. So he'll be able to wear this quite a while. And the joggers, I love that they're long on him right now and that I have to fold them up, so they're still really tight around the waist. They fit his waist perfectly, so he'll be able to keep on wearing these for a while. And they're gonna grow with his legs because they're still really long. I love that about them. And I definitely recommend H&M clothing for babies, toddlers. I just love their clothing. It's really well priced, it's great quality, and I love all the colors that they offer because, again, I love the neutrals. They have tons of neutrals. to shop for. And like I said earlier, I will try to have pretty much everything linked down below for you guys, unless I don't, or if there's something that you want, just let me know. Look at this look at this hair right here. He's like losing his hair up top. He's got the hair here. What's up, buddy? He's fighting his sleep right now. So once I walk around with him in this thing for a little bit around the house, I need to do some laundry, so that's what I'm gonna do. And finish the dishes, then he'll probably be out. But right now he's trying to fight it, if you can't tell. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here and our little 6-week postpartum and baby update. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I will see y'all on my next video. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.